Hey, this is ExtremeHydrogenLabs.com. We're back again. Sure you all remember the tractor. Ended up taking that unit off. It was overheating. No matter what I did, I couldn't even get the heat problem. But here we get back to this pulse width modulator. I believe in them. I definitely believe in them now. It's been quite a while now. We started out at 86 degrees water temperature. And you can see, let's see, we're hovering about, excuse me, about 89, 90 degrees. Oh, there it went back down to 89. She's been cooking for a while. Probably a good 30 minutes now. That thing is just producing. And I could hit them bubbles with the torch and we get some big bangs, but the wife is upstairs sleeping. I have to deal with this attached garage on the house right now. My pole barn's going up, but it's going to be a little while. I added some more lye. I've got us, and I actually added quite a bit, really, surprisingly. I've got us to about 18 and a half amps. Same voltage. Around 14.8. I mean, we can turn it down. Let's get it down to about 13.9. Let's just say 13.9 is about what your vehicle runs at. Now we have this all the way up. It's the potentiometer on this pulse width modulator. Now what we're going to do, we're going to turn this thing off. And we're just going to sit here, we'll watch the gas go away. Now we do got some bubbles up here, and we got some yuck. We said earlier, there is some tap water in there. I couldn't help it. Another one of those late nights. I do have a regular job for a living, but this is what my spare time is all spent on pretty much anymore. At least as far as the wife lets me. Which that's okay, I guess. Anyways, we look like we're getting pretty clean and clear in here. Now that's the extreme cell. It's just laying on its side. I didn't have enough water, so we just lay it down. Okay, now, well, here comes the storm. I hear it slamming down out there. We're going to turn her on before you can't hear me anymore, because I got a feeling the rain's going to hit so hard we're not going to be able to hear each other. Look at that thing produce. That is just doing great. Doing a larger picture here. That thing is just filling up, and it's making very nice bubbles on the top. I'd rather see those bubbles immediately pop. I gotta figure that part out. I think maybe the tap water's got something to do with it. Again, see if we can get a good shot here. The middle is 20 amps. We're a couple clicks shy of it. I don't even call a couple, a click and a half. Takes us to about 18 and a half amps. And we're at a little less than 14 volts DC. And that thing is just cranking. I will get you more information on this pulse width modulator. It's only good for 30 amps. He does make a bigger one. I believe it's 60 amps. And they're about $80. I have no problem, unless he does, I will email him and spreading his name. That is one hell of a unit. That has solved a lot of problems. I didn't believe in them. We're going to check our water temperature. Now we've been going full blast now, so we may have climbed in temperature. See what we got. 92 degrees. Well, it's going back down to 91. We started out at what? Can't even remember now. 2 degrees less. I can let this thing run and run and run. I may not have to do the cooling unit, even though I still like that idea, because I want to run a straight system without a pulse width, because I just get the most ridiculous amount of hydrogen you've ever seen with a straight connection with this platinum cable. And then I just use one of these switches right here. This is one I just cut out of an old junk boat. Just click her on. She'll take some amperage. She's pretty heavy duty. It's for 2 batteries, but that's okay. We'll only use half of it. Let's see if we can get a shot of the tank. And it doesn't look too bad. Let's see here. Okay. Get the old torch hole out. That's pretty good. That's very, very good gas in my book. Let's get a few little bubbles. But what I'd like to see, as I said earlier, I'm not really into seeing the bubbles hold together like that, and I think the tap water is doing that. I want to see them dissipate, and what would you call it, emulate into the atmosphere. So if you're holding bubbles, it means you're not releasing the hydrogen. At least on those bubbles you aren't. Correct me if I'm wrong. The rest of it, it's just foaming. That's good. I can run the torch across and I just get a sizzle. So that means I'm doing something. I would have to think. I'm no expert at this. I'm trying. I'm sharing my information as much as I can. Now, let's see. 93 degrees, tipping 94. And we're hitting almost 19 amps. This is the best this has ever done. And I'm going to have to blame it all on the pulse width modulator. In a good way. I can't wait. I'm going to email tomorrow. I'm going to order a 60 ampere, and what the hell, I'll just order another 30 ampere. Why not? It's a good unit. It's not even getting hot. I mean, I understand I have a fan behind it, but I don't even feel any warmth on it. But yet, it's good for 30 amps, so I guess I could put some more lye in there and peg her out and see if I can get some heat off these sinks. But it's a well-built unit. I mean, I really scrutinized it, and I'm a hard person to please. So far, so good. See you next time.